I was watching a YouTube video the other day when I heard someone say something that made me stop, grab a pen, and write it down. I wrote down, "We are selling them hope." And I remember thinking, wow, that's spot on. Because when you think about it, people are rarely ever actually buying just the thing, just the product. They're buying what they hope the thing will do for them or the person they're buying it for. And honestly, when you think about it, it makes you start seeing business a bit differently. Welcome back to the Family First Entrepreneur Podcast. I'm your host, Heather Blake. All right, let's think about it. No one's buying the paper when they buy a planner. They're buying what they hope it will do for them. Nobody's buying a course because they love a PDF or love to watch videos all the time. No one hires a coach because they just want to put something on their calendar or go on a Zoom call. No one buys a candle just because they're thinking, I need another candle in my life. Whew, don't have enough of those. No, people are buying peace. People are buying clarity. People are buying a gift for someone else and what they're hoping that it will make that person feel when they receive that gift. People are buying money. People are buying more confidence. People are buying getting better, a freedom, a future, a different lifestyle, knowledge, and what they believe that knowledge can do for them. So business is not about selling products and services. Business is selling somebody hope. I don't want you to think that, okay, some people might think that selling hope is a manipulation tactic. And truthfully, it can be. But that's only if you're trying to sell them a fantasy, something that is not reality. And there's an important distinction between reality and false fantasy. When you're selling someone hope and you're doing good marketing, you're selling the possibility backed with a real path. But hope without honesty does become manipulation. You're selling them that fantasy, that unrealistic fantasy. Let's just think about some other examples here. So if someone's buying a gym membership, yes, they say they want to be healthy, but really they're thinking, or I want to be healthy, or I want to fit in that bikini. But when they say I want to fit in that bikini, they're thinking I want to feel confident in my bikini because the confidence is what they're hoping for. If they want to be healthy, they're hoping to have a longer life, to be there for their children, to be there for their grandchildren, to be able to play with their children. Someone buys a workbook. For instance, my Clarity to Cash workbook. You're not buying paper. You're not buying a digital thing that's just going to live on your computer. And if you are, please actually do it. You're buying a clear path that can lead you to clarity and freedom because it can allow you to make money from something you love. It can allow you more time freedom to enjoy what you love and to spend with those that you love. And I said love a lot of times right there. How about a coffee shop? Okay, you have a coffee shop. Someone comes in and they buy that cup of Joe. They sit down, they read their book, and they sip their coffee. They're buying comfort. They're buying a moment of self-love to sit there and to actually take care of themselves. Or maybe they're coming together for coffee and they're buying community. You know, I see it actually at McDonald's in my community, but not that I go there very much, but there are a few elderly people that actually get together on a regular basis and sit down and have a cup of coffee together. They are buying coffee, but what they're really buying is that community, that connection between each other. When someone is buying branding, like if you were to pay someone to to build your brand for you. And let's talk your actual physical branding, like your logo and things like that, but also maybe they're helping you with the other aspects of your branding. You're actually buying an identity. You're buying a reputation. That just sounded wrong. No one should be buying their reputation. But what did I mean by that is I believe your branding is your intentional reputation. It is what people remember about you, and that's what your reputation is. So when you're buying branding, you're buying that. You're setting that intentional reputation, and you are buying a brand hoping that it will set the reputation for what you want to be known for, what you want to be remembered for. So now that we think about this way, that we're buying hope and that we're selling hope, because as a business owner, we are selling them their hopes. We need to change how we think about our marketing. Right? And I know people say this, but you don't want to list features. You don't need to over explain everything. You don't want to just stuff information everywhere. You want to speak to the transformation, to that hope. You want to speak to their emotional relief that your product or service can give them that hope. That can actually bring them on the path to what they want to achieve. That you can bring them on the path to their desired future. Right? So when I sell a workbook, I am not selling paper. I'm not selling a PDF. I am not saying that here's a digital file that you can just put on your computer and feel amazing that you bought a digital file. No, that's not at all what I'm selling them. Or you. I didn't create my workbook with the intention of someone to just be like, oh, a digital file, that sounds nice. Let's put it on my computer. And maybe I'll print it out. No, I am selling you a path, clear steps to get to where you want to go. So you no longer have to feel the overwhelm. So you no longer have to feel desperate, trying to get somewhere, but you're so confused by all the information out there. That is not what I'm selling you. I am selling you the hope that when you get through this workbook, you will know how to set up your business that can bring you financial freedom, that can bring you time freedom, that can help you build the relationships that you want to build and live the life you want to live. That's the desired future. That's the transformation. That's the emotional relief of, oh, I don't have to figure this out on my own anymore. Someone's going to show me the actual real path. The person that's buying my workbook, and I could use other examples, but I'm just using this for right now. They want the flexibility of not having to go through live cohorts. They want to have less stress by not having to figure it out on their own. They want to feel proud of themselves. They want to feel proud of themselves for accomplishing what they need to do, for setting up a business that they believe in. They want proof that they can do it. And with every step through the workbook, they see the proof. Wow, I'm doing this. And the person that buys my workbook wants options for their family. They don't want to just have to keep working for the man. They want to know that they can set up a business or maybe multiple businesses that will allow them to be able to have a different future for their family. That's way deeper than money. And I want to make sure to say this. If you don't believe your product can truly help someone, you'll always struggle to talk about it. You'll always struggle to sell it. And you'll struggle to have people trust you and to feel confident in you. On top of that, if you are selling something you do not believe in, it makes people believe in the product less. They're less likely to buy. They're less likely to recommend it to others, because if you don't feel confident in it and believe in it, I mean, we're never 100% confident in everything we do. But if you're not believing that it's going to actually help someone, why are you selling it? If you're selling something just because that guru told you to quickly throw something into ChatGPT and put it into a PDF in Canva, that's a recipe for disaster. Because you don't believe what you made is giving anyone hope, a transformation, or anything else. So maybe your question shouldn't be asking yourself, how do I sell my product? How do I sell more of my product? Maybe the better question is, what hope does my business actually give people? Because once you understand that, your messaging changes. Your confidence changes. Your belief changes. And honestly, I'm starting to get a little emotional because I believe this so wholeheartedly. And when you believe this and your messaging changes, your confidence changes, your business starts feeling easier. It starts feeling more human. It starts feeling like a purpose. If any of this hits home, please give a like. And also subscribe. I deliver podcasts and videos on YouTube like this all the time. I wholeheartedly believe in delivering hope, to spread my knowledge, to bring up things that I see happening in the world and in the business world. I want to share that all with you. If you are interested, I'll put a link below in this video and also in the pinned comment. If you're interested in signing up for my newsletter, where I am actually just starting it, and I really intend to share more conversations like this and to, connect and build hope. Every week, I love to give out homework on the Family First Entrepreneur podcast. And this week, I would say that your homework is to figure out what hope you are offering. Whether it be that you sell gift baskets, or you sell digital products, that you are a coach, that you are an insurance consultant, whatever it is that you do, I want you this week to figure out what hope you are selling to somebody. What hope are they buying from you? Actually, I think that's a better way to look at it. Not what hope are you selling them? What hope are they buying? Because when they can see that first, when you can see what they want, and you can just reiterate to them that you have what they want, you don't really have to sell them. They do it on their own. They sell themselves. All right? So that's your homework. What hope are people buying from you? And I'll see you next week on the Family First Entrepreneur Podcast.